So I have to ask another question that's really been bothering me ever since fucking COVID, really 2020. What is, liberal media and the far left, the progressive and the Democrats, and the U.S. government and establishments, what is the real fucking problem with just telling Americans the fucking truth and letting us decide for ourselves what's best for us? It's so ironic to me that for so long the progressive ideologues or ideas were live and let live, They would never have pushed this bullshit onto other people, their own ideas or ideologues or way of life or values or any of that shit. But what is the big problem? And I know we all know the answer. It's that power and control. They don't want us to think for ourselves. And it's so obvious now to me where it wasn't before, because when they do start trying to compel speech and to censor certain narratives, trying to say that all these people, so saying things and questioning the narratives, questioning what people are being told. You don't just do what people tell you without critical thinking and without asking tough questions. This whole thing with COVID, where did it come from? Why should we do it? Is it safe? All these questions. And you saw all the corruption and all the bullshit. It just snowballed out of control. And then the American people, they finally realized, wait a minute, these aren't conspiracies when they're fucking true. What in the hell is the big problem with our government just telling us the fucking truth? I'm so tired of this fake smoke that's being blown up everybody's ass, as if we live 100 years ago where we didn't have digital fucking accountability. And so thank God for Elon Musk, which is a whole nother thing, since he's been bucking the system, since he has his own narrative, his own ideas, and he's like, fuck big tech, fuck advertisements. If you want to try to bully me and fucking blackmail me through fucking money and marketing and shit like that, then go fuck yourself. And so a lot of people started saying shit like that after COVID because, they were asking legitimate fucking questions. They were really trying to change humanity and all this shit. And so I'm so glad that a lot of the truth did come out with the Twitter files. And I called at that time for an audit of all big tech companies, Facebook, Comcast, NBC, Disney, all of them. And of course, there hasn't been any accountability on that part. Apple, all of them. But because we know that we all knew we were being lied to. And so I have to know what, my audience thinks and what others that happen across this video think. The big problem is with our government and this, global group of people that are trying to control everybody. What is the problem with us knowing the truth and thinking for ourselves? Does it jeopardize their power? Does it jeopardize the economy? Does it jeopardize the new world order? Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below, like and subscribe, all that funny business. But it really bothers me because, you can indoctrinate young minds, through institutions and things like that. But you're not going to be able to indoctrinate us old folks. There are some things that have always been and always will be, what's best for human beings. And so this technological era is moving at a pace and evolving at a rate that just wasn't made for humans. And so I think you're seeing, the real world effects of what happens when you try to play a role that you shouldn't be playing. Think for yourself, people. It's all we know as human beings. when we know we're being lied to, we're going to call bullshit. And when we call bullshit and the government tries to censor you and shut you down, big tech tries to censor you and shut you down, you know you're on to something. And so the truth shall always set you free.